Good evening and welcome to episode 123 of season 8 of Factory Town, where we're still going to be playing with paper, but hopefully I can fix this and get this all working. We're struggling for inputs and outputs and other bits and pieces, and we're going to fix all that. Also, I have fixed the underground water. Thank you very much, Barco? Got a 3 in the name, so thank you very much for pointing out it wasn't the same. It's not actually struggling at all. It was working the previous way, but it's the best way to do it, I think, just to make sure. So what I want to do is change up the inputs and outputs and lefts and rights and bips and bobs and everything like that as well. So I'm going to turn off the Omni connectors on all of them because we're going to do the same thing on both sides. And I'm going to turn off the outputs here and everything back up and come to a complete stop. Okay, pipes are empty. Yes. Okay. So the first and foremost thing we're going to do is remove these grabbers in the centre here. Well, I'm going to leave the grabbers, but we're going to remove probably the stuff further on. Because I'm no longer going to have... do it the old-fashioned way. I don't do it with the... There we go. Yeah, I don't think having them shared is working. As in sharing the center belt. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't think the sharing the center belt's working. So we're going to change it up. We're going to change it up to allow them to output faster. And then I'm going to change the input from the Omni pipes to go faster there. There was plenty of suggestions on the last episode. Thank you very much for that. The increasing the Omni pipe speed would help here as well. I think we'd have to increase it a couple of levels before it would start taking serious effect, so we do want to do that. We definitely do want to do that, but not right now. I think that's going to be a future thing. So what I want to do is, actually I want to bring that across a bit more. Well, no, I want to bring it down quite quickly, because I don't want this one here. Oh! That had a red belt, a metal belt on it. And that's probably the cause of all the problems, but... Oh well, we'll do it this way now. And what we're going to do is we're going to have 2 outputs coming from the packages. 2 outputs each. Then they are going to go straight down onto the floor. Here. Got to look at where I'm connecting things together to see what I'm doing. Yeah, they're going to go straight down the floor, and then you're going to do the same. You're going to go down to there and down to there. Yeah, no, you're going to probably go up one more. And then we're going to run it above the ground like this. And then we'll go into here like this. We'll just completely get rid of that one there. Okay. So this actually needs to go back by 1. That as does this. It's very difficult to see what's going on in here, but I'm hoping my connections work. There we go. And you go like this, like this. And there we go. There we go. So now we've got 2 outputs of each one. Awesome. Just want to change the Omni pipe setup as well here. This is the thing here. So we've got inputs going here, and we've got inputs above. But I want to change it all, I think, to be Omni pipes. Let's turn these on and empty that out and get rid of all that stuff there. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. And what I'm going to do is remove these omni pipes. Kind of difficult removing them in the air. They're a bit weird to use. And then there's going to be omni pipe here as well I need to remove, because for some bizarre reason omni pipe connectors disappear when there's no pipe connected. I'm not sure why it does that, but it does. Okay, and what I want to do is I want to go into here, and I want to come out of there, go up and into there at the lowest point, like that. Okay. I can copy that, and I can get my camera in where it's not touching another barn. I can do that and that, and there we go. Okay, and these will be set to paper. Okay, now that is technically a little bit slower than the other one, because of how it works. It's because it's going along, up and along, it's got a further distance to travel than the other one did. The other one had 3 squares, this has 4 to travel, so it's technically slower. But that's okay. That's okay. The next thing we're going to do is grab an omni pipe, and we're going to go up 2 from here. We're going to come out 1. Right, try that again. No, up by, come on, up by 2. 1, 2. Out 1. Thank you. Now you want to go up, over, and plug in 1 block above, like that. There we go. I don't think I can copy that one. I don't think I can. Well, I wouldn't be able to copy that one because of what's there, so we're going to have to build these all manually. So out 1, then up and in there, up and in there. And what I'm doing to change that, I'm pressing tab whilst I'm on the menu to change which way the omni pipes go. They sort of have a special sort of system the way they do things. So copy the connector, paste the connectors into there, and then we're going to do another one, which is going to start on the bottom row and come out by 2. And no, it's not going to start on the bottom row. Sorry, it's going to start 1 above the bottom row. Why can't I get in there 1 above? Let me in. There. I'll come out by 2, like that. And I don't know if I can actually build this. I can't actually see. I can't actually do it. Thankfully, we have copy and paste, so that's okay. So I can paste that on the bottom one. Paste it on the bottom one down there. Hopefully, paste it down there on the bottom one. Can I? Thank you. Okay. And let me just tab it up here, go along, and we connect to there. Like that. There we go. And now this has 9 inputs, can package, and then 2 outputs. So let's turn this on and see where it works. Also, let's upgrade that and that to be metal. I don't know why they're not magic, sorry, not metal. Not that it matters particularly because they're fine for that. So there we go. So the issue now is that this is actually filling with boxes, and it's not outputting fast enough. And that's fine, because that means that this is filling up, which means that this is not filling up with paper because it can't output enough paper. So we are once again at the point where we're just not outputting enough paper into this barn to keep things going. It's struggling to keep up. So we're going to go underground, and we're going to use the power of omni pipes underground. And we're going to go with 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is going to be paper, and this is going to be paper, and this is going to be cloth, because otherwise we'll overload one system to another. There we go. There we go. Now the barn is full. Awesome. Okay, now the barn is full, which means you are full, which means you are actually operating at full speed. You're not getting enough books in. That's rather strange. Oh, it is quite possible that this... let's remove all this here. Yeah. So let's build... we'll go with 4. We'll go with 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, because we can do 4. Go. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. You all want to be books. Book. Okay. Just copy this. Boop. Boop. Now you've got 4 outputs for books. And you are struggling. You're not actually making the books fast enough. Although you're not actually packing the books fast enough, though. So little things like this is what we need to do. Remove all those. And do the same thing here. Might as well get it done now before I forget. Boop and boop. There you go. Right. That is done with. Thank you very much. Okay, and then I want to copy this over to here. Genuinely thinking it will be easier to copy and paste. Let's get rid of all those. Let's copy, paste. Let's delete that. Move that into there. Hold on. Remove the road. Ooh. Oh, ultra save. Oh. That was annoying. Very annoying, because I don't know if I can get into that bottom one there. Can I? Yes, I can. There we go. Boom. And then we just move it back to there. And that will start everything going. Well, we turn on these two. And away we go. Then we go underground here. And do the whole 3 thing here of cloth, paper, and paper. There we go. Awesome. Now we should really upgrade these belts in here to be omnipipes as well. And the reason for going to omnipipes is that we can upgrade the speed of omnipipes, so over time it will become faster and faster and faster, which is fantastic. We cannot do that here because omnipipes need 2 spaces. You need 1 to grab and 1 to push. You can't just do it this way here. So when you come out of a building, you have the grabber, and you can't set this to be both. You can set it to be both, but it doesn't work, as in it doesn't connect 2 buildings together. So if I put another building there, you can't. It doesn't connect the 2 together. It only connects one side. So you can't do that. You have to have 2 spaces for omnipipes. So we can't do it in the center there. But then we go underground and add things should we need to. I think the issue we have right now is that these are just not working fast enough. Which, I see you're full of books. You're not quite full of books yet. But I think you will start filling with books because this is actually filling here. How are we doing for books? We don't have books, so we need more books coming. So let's add a... Well, really I should add steam boosters to things, and it was pointed out as well by other people, Jake Steve Farm and other people, that I mentioned about doing other things, like putting logic on some buildings over here and doing steam on buildings, and I haven't, and I've forgotten all about them, so we will get around to that at some point. I think it's going to be just a case of when I get to it, when I find out that that is the product that's suffering. But right now what I want to do is Be very confused at this. Oh no! Oh no! Be very confused at this. Of course. I copied and then rotated. Which is not what we want. Huh. Okay. Okay. So we'll just plug that into there again, and we're okay. We're good. We were struggling for water, so anyway, hopefully that's fixed that problem there. So we're going to start getting some more water in, and you are feeding. You are not really. You are feeding water. 6, 7, 8. So you are feeding slowly. Okay. So this way we're struggling a little bit, but again we can't. We're not outputting fast enough. We're actually not outputting fast enough into here. But then this isn't unpacking fast enough. Although it is unpacking fast enough because this is now full. So we're good. We're good. I'm just going to add a coin booster to this. That's the best way I feel to do things. There we go. There we go. Now the books have dropped down. Okay. So hopefully that is books now sped up again to keep up with demand. Have many a book train here. You're a book train too. It's just yeah, there we go. So the books are slowly dropping inside here now because you can actually package them fast enough, which is awesome. We probably need something like this set up here as well at one point to input the books into here, which is doable. Is actually easily doable. I might do that now. Bit overkill having this many pipes connected to it, but I don't think we're ever going to get to that sort of level of speed. Although, that being said, we can add workers to these. Let's add workers to these, because we were using coin boosters here, but realistically workers will be better for it. And now we get to the point where we're struggling for paper. To get into the actual things, it's actually waiting for paper. Ah, that's fine. That's fine. We can fix it up underneath. I need a cloth. Got 4 paper and cloth. Let's add another one on top of this, can we? Because you can do 4. We can do 4. Oh. Oh. And what I might do, actually, do cloth on top. And then do the paper below. And we're out of paper in here. You're actually out of cloth as well. Oh wow. Oh wow. We're now getting to the point of not enough cloth. Let's do 5. Up these to 5 a second. Speed them up even faster. Okay, and then paper cloth. Copy. Okay. Yeah, you're actually going to start running out of cloth. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Wow. Yeah, now we're struggling for cloth. Books are by far the most complicated things I'm having to build. They are way above. I thought milk was like the worst thing to build. But no, it turns out that books are becoming by far the worst thing to build. Right, do you know what? Do you know what? Stop. Game stop for a minute. Actually, no, don't stop. Just turn off these. Okay, we're going to upgrade you all to the brand new top of the range Omni-Pipe system. It was demonstrated at the paper factory and appears to work wonders, so we are now going to upgrade you to be even better, and we're going to upgrade this as well down here. Have 6 inputs because we're in here doing it, so I feel as if we might as well just make sure throughput's going to work for us. Oh, there's no and we'll see whether this brand new pipe system works. Overzealous omni piping. There we go. Okay, so we need to copy this system here, which is actually easy doable. Copy, paste, and then what you do is you remove the things you do not want. Oh, it won't let me remove those at the bottom without removing that corner piece. Very annoying. It won't remove the path. Yeah. Getting the camera to see that one there is a little awkward. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then we want to get rid of this here. We don't want to do that. And we want to get rid of that there. There you go. Okay. And then the outputs should be configured to be whatever we're going to be currently using. So we are going to be doing books for the first one. So let's configure the outputs for books. You could do them whilst it's in place, but it's just easier to do here because there's no bar in the way for me to be able to see things. So copy, paste, paste. Then when you're here, you can just paste, 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 paste. Okay, book, paper, book, book, and book. Okay, and then we can just copy this and place it on top where we need to. So like here, and then page up 1, 2. I think it's 2. And click, and there you go. And it will just work. It will just start running. Okay, there we go. Awesome. That did the job. And emptied it all books, but there's no paper. So, and then we'll rotate it around. And 1, 2, boom. Okay, and then we'll reconfigure it to be cloth. Hitboxes on Omni-Pipes are very difficult to see sometimes. Cloth, 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 cloth. It doesn't help that every time I move my camera to that sort of angle, my frame rate absolutely dies. Boop. Boop. There we go. Is that all working? Yes, it is. It's actually one higher than I'd like it to be. Now I'm looking at it, it should be one lower than that. But it is all working, and they do all get to grab from the barns anyway. So that's okay. Yeah, I should have gone up by 1 rather than 2. But I'm not going in and deleting it now because I'd have to all manually delete it. So no. Okay, and then we can just boost up these workers. although this is actually struggling for throughput. We can't output the cloth into the barn fast enough. Fortunately, we can fix that. We can fix that. We have to redesign some things here. Just remove all this. That. And right, what I want to do is I want to build it. Well, we can build it in situ in one place, and then you want to be cotton. Cotton is there, and then I should be able to just copy this, go page up, and it should fit. 1, 2, 3. Oh, thought I did that. 4. There we go. Okay, and that should just work. Okay, and then what we'll do is just go pop, and that's going to move cloth, and it's going to know it's going to move cloth because it's smart enough like that. And then again here we can just go page up. 1, 2, 3, and oh, 1, 2, 3. There you go. There you go. And then we should be able to tab and copy that without copying the workshops, because we're not using the center block, so it won't copy the workshop. Just paste them in like that. There we go. Awesome. Now you're struggling for cotton, which isn't really a surprise, because this is going to run out of cotton very soon, because we're not getting enough cotton coming in. So we're chasing the chain. We're chasing the chain down. So I'm happy with this over here, but this is now slow because it's not getting enough cloth. Paper is good. Paper is not getting enough cloth. Cloth is good. This is fine. We probably need to actually speed up the delivery of cloth. Like I did there, have double lines. I think that's what we're going to have to do. Let's do double lines. Ooh. Which means I need to do this, break the gold. Okay, and then we should just literally be able to drag that out along here to there, drag it down to there, and then do that. A little weird with the positioning of things sometimes. Along to there, because it all works. It just doesn't like when you transition down a slope. If that makes sense. When you're doing blocks that close together, it gets a little confused. Okay, so how are we doing now? Right, you're full on cloth for some bizarre reason. Are you off full on cloth? Okay, but you're not full on cloth. You're not transporting the cloth fast enough. Is that the problem? Have we hit the cloth? How do we transfer cloth faster? That's the problem. That's the problem. Unless we get rid of these front ones and put another line of stuffing up here. I don't know. I don't know how to transfer cloth out of this fast enough. That's the problem. The cloth is in here. We just can't output fast enough. Now into the barn. If I get rid of these. Also, for this here, I have kind of gone one over where I should have done. But technically, I could have kept them in there because they didn't have to come out by one and go up. They could have gone directly up. And then the bottom ones could have come out by one and go up rather than two. So I could have still fit it in there. Just we're overhanging a little bit. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm not too sure exactly how to get more cloth into here now. Now we are again at the point of transport systems or problems. I mean, I could switch one of these over. We could have 2 cloth and 1 paper underneath. There you go, now you're full of cloth. And you're full of cloth, and now you're not full of paper. Go back to paper. Go back to paper. Actually, no, it's a paper problem. What? Wait, what? What? That's a paper problem? What? I'm not enough paper in? No! No, not the paper again. No. Okay, maybe I was misreading that. Still a paper problem. Why is it still a paper problem? What's wrong? You're not getting enough trees in. Why are you not getting enough trees in? Because you haven't designed this well. I know I haven't designed it well. It's designed badly. I know. I really thought I've tried to get this working in situ here, but it's not going to have it, is it? It's just not going to have it. Let's replace these with omni pipes. Not that I can get many in there because of the distancing of things, but we can do some underground as well. That's okay. Let's do some underground as well. Oh, mistake. Oh. Now, you're not unpackaging fast enough. Speed up. No, you're not getting enough in. Oh, now, yeah, no, you're not getting enough wood in. So, oh, chasing the chains. It's going to be a little while. I think what I'm going to do is well, I was saying I'm going to do this off camera, but I'm not. We're going to come back next episode. I'm not going to chase down because I don't know where the rabbit hole leads. I don't know. Well, this is a dead end because this is wood, so we're going to get back to the wood and that's it. But I don't know what else is going to be a problem. Maybe the cloth has got issues with the farms and we need to do other things, bits, pieces, and blah blah blah. And so we'll come back next episode and we will unfortunately still be working on books technically, although we're now getting closer to it. And we have all these omnipipes floating around doing all their things. So, yeah. But we do have 353 star coins. So I'll tell you what. Let's do an omnipipe upgrade. Let's do one. Here. It doesn't tell me how fast the omnipipe increases by 20%. That's not bad, actually. That's not bad. So 5 upgrades would make it double the speed of a magic belt. That's not bad at all, actually. So let's do that. Boop. Omnipipes now carry there. And I also want to do production 200. I want to do that because I want to see what the next level is. Actually, no, do you know what? Let's do omnipipes again because I want to see what the next one is. So, boom, there you go. And the next omnipipe upgrade is now 400. So it doubles in star coins every time you do things. So we now have 40% faster omnipipes, which is fantastic. We have 25% production speed. We'll do another level in that next. And then everything will be awesome. Is everything still working fine here? Yes, it is. I've just left this going and everything still appears to be absolutely perfect. No worker is sat at a silo going, I can't get anything. So that's good. And by that I mean the green, hey, I can't get the thing symbol. There's no green. Red symbols are good. Red means that I can't drop off. That's fine. It's really weird. And green symbols are I can't pick up. Green symbols, bad. So we're just waiting for ethers, because ethers are 4 ago. But that's okay. We'll just let this run, and it does its thing, and it's fantastic. Whilst I'm trying to fix all the other things, and we'll fix the other things. And our happiness has dropped. Why has our happiness dropped? Because the books have been broken for a while. That's why. And we're trying to recover on books, which we're doing okay for right now. We're doing okay for right now, but I'm not happy with it. I'm not happy with the books. I still want to speed things up. I think it might just be a case of adding another row in here to get more wood. But we'll do that next time. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this one, and I hope to see you again in the next one. And until then, as always, have fun.